Hello and welcome to this video on Alexander the Great, one of the most famous military leaders in history. Born in 356 BCE, Alexander was the king of Macedonia from 336 to 323 BCE. He is known for his incredible military conquests, which expanded the Macedonian Empire to include most of the known world at the time. The Macedonian Empire was located in northern Greece and was known for its powerful army, which included the famous Macedonian phalanx. Before Alexander, the empire was ruled by his father, Philip II, who conquered much of Greece before his assassination in 336 BCE. Alexander succeeded his father at the young age of 20, and quickly set his sights on further conquests. The purpose of this video is to explore the life and achievements of Alexander the Great, including his military conquests, leadership style, and lasting impact on the world. Alexander was born in Pella, the capital of Macedonia, in 356 BCE. His father, Philip II, was a successful military leader who had already expanded the Macedonian Empire before Alexander's birth. Alexander's mother was named Olympias, and she was the daughter of the king of Epirus, a region in modern-day Greece. When Alexander was 13 years old, his father hired the famous philosopher Aristotle to be his son's tutor. Aristotle taught Alexander a wide range of subjects, including mathematics, philosophy, and literature. It's believed that Aristotle's teachings had a significant impact on Alexander's later military campaigns, as he encouraged him to value knowledge and learning. In addition to his education with Aristotle, Alexander also received military training from a young age. He accompanied his father on many military campaigns, and at the age of 16, he was appointed regent of Macedonia while Philip was away on campaign. This early exposure to military leadership would serve Alexander well later in life. One of Alexander's most famous conquests was his campaign against the Persian Empire. In 334 BCE, he led his army across the Hellespont, a narrow strip of water that separates Europe from Asia, and began his campaign against the Persian Empire. He won a series of decisive battles, including the Battle of Issus in 333 BCE, and by 330 BCE, he had conquered much of the Persian Empire. After his conquest of Persia, Alexander turned his attention to Egypt. He was welcomed as a liberator by the Egyptians, who had been ruled by the Persians for many years. Alexander founded the city of Alexandria, which would go on to become one of the most important cities in the ancient world. Alexander's conquests didn't stop with Persia and Egypt. He also led his army eastward into India, where he won a series of battles against local rulers. However, his army eventually grew tired and mutinous, and he was forced to turn back before he could conquer all of India. Alexander's conquests had a profound impact on the world. They spread Greek culture and influence throughout the known world, and helped to establish a new period of history known as the Hellenistic period. Alexander's conquests also had a lasting impact on the military strategies and tactics of subsequent conquerors, such as Julius Caesar and Napoleon Bonaparte. One of Alexander's most famous military innovations was the Macedonian phalanx, a tightly packed formation of spearmen that could easily penetrate enemy lines. The phalanx was particularly effective against enemy cavalry, and was used to great effect in many of Alexander's battles. In addition to the phalanx, Alexander also made use of cavalry in his battles. He had a personal bodyguard of elite cavalry known as the companions, who were some of the most fearsome warriors in the ancient world. Alexander also made use of siege engines and other military innovations to conquer heavily fortified cities. Alexander was a master of military strategy and tactics. He was known for his ability to think on his feet and make split-second decisions on the battlefield. He often used surprise attacks and flanking maneuvers to gain the upper hand against his enemies. He was also known for his ability to inspire his troops, and would often lead charges into battle himself. Alexander was known for his close relationship with his troops and generals. He often ate and slept alongside his soldiers, and was deeply respected and admired by them. He also had a close circle of trusted generals, known as the Diadochi, who helped him to govern his vast empire. Alexander was known for his charisma and charm, as well as his temper and impulsiveness. He was a great admirer of Greek culture and literature, and saw himself as a hero in the mold of Achilles or Hercules. He was also known for his love of wine, and was said to be a heavy drinker. Alexander's leadership style was characterized by a combination of strategic thinking and personal bravery. He was known for leading from the front, and would often charge into battle alongside his troops. This combination of bravery and strategic thinking inspired his troops to great feats of valor, and helped him to win many battles. Alexander's conquests helped to spread Greek culture and influence throughout the known world. Greek art, literature, and philosophy became popular in many of the cities that Alexander conquered, and a new period of history known as the Hellenistic period began. Alexander's conquests had a lasting impact on the military strategies and tactics of subsequent conquerors, such as Julius Caesar and Napoleon Bonaparte. They also inspired many works of literature and art, including the famous poem The Iliad by Homer. Alexander the Great is widely considered to be one of the most important figures in world history. His conquests helped to shape the course of Western civilization, and his legacy can still be seen today in the many monuments and cities that he founded. In conclusion, Alexander the Great was a legendary military leader who conquered much of the known world in his short life. He was known for his military innovations, his personal bravery, and his ability to inspire his troops. Alexander's legacy is still felt today in many ways, from the spread of Greek culture to the military strategies and tactics of subsequent conquerors. He was truly one of the most important figures in world history.